Hey guys, welcome to the 2035 driver lineups. I had a bit of a shit season last time because I thought I was in the clear and I thought, no, we're not going to win the championship, so I'll just focus on next year. And then I almost got sacked. In fact, I did, and so I had to restart five races from the end of the season, and so I sacked Francois Berger and pinched Ayumi Iwasa from Haas, who was a good driver but wasn't in a good car. And so that managed to save us from the end. And I had a lot of crashes at the end of the season. Behrman and Berger kept crashing and it really fucked up everything. And so I copped the hit for it and got the sack. But I did a few restarts of races and I've realised that the game isn't going to let you have an easy season anymore. If they want you to come first, they mean you have to come first. Because if I wasn't winning races, they were disappointed. So yeah, that's what happened. Caused a few changes. When I pinched Iwasa, Haas went through a few changes. I can't remember who they grabbed, someone else, but things are a bit different. There's Berger, where he went to Williams and actually had a pretty good end of the season, so it worked out for everyone. Iwasa scored like the most points he's ever scored in his career. Dietrich, I can't remember what his first name was, is gone. He went from Williams to Haas. Berger went from Aston Martin to Williams, and Yumi Iwasa went from Haas to Aston Martin. So that's what happened there. I'm looking to my phone to do this because I don't have my glasses on. It actually makes it hard to see things. So, a few changes. Jack Doohan's still at Red Bull. Teo Porcher has moved from McLaren to Red Bull. I don't know what happened first, if Porcher went to Red Bull or Logan, who was at Red Bull and came second in the championship. Um, Whoever moved first. So Hauger and Doohan have stayed, and Logan and Teo Porcher have swapped. We got Hajime Sasaki and Moldo Burke in their places. I've got Irmgard Schmidt, who was the best available at the time for reserve driver. If I had my time again, I'd probably just have signed a Yumi Iwasa. Broke his contract. I got $75 million. I can afford to break a few contracts. And my team is actually in a position where we could have signed anyone. Everyone was open to negotiating with us. So Mick did really well at AlphaTauri, but they were just, for some reason, they just screwed it up. Richard Verschoor has moved from Mercedes to AlphaTauri. Zach O'Sullivan is their reserve driver. Isaac Hadjar staying at Mercedes. And Frederick Vesti's moved from Alfa Romeo to Mercedes. Hannah Hartog is a reserve driver at Mercedes. I think she's been there for a while. Jack Crawford staying at Alfa Romeo. Yuki Tsunoda's moved from Alpine to Alfa Romeo. Matteo Cattaneo is their reserve driver. Then you got Daniele Fabri staying at Alpine. Wilfried Roth, I think he was the reserve driver at Ferrari. I'm not exactly sure. And so he's their second driver at Alpine. Per Vitanen I think he was reserve driver last time, not sure exactly. Roman Stanek has moved from Haas to Ferrari, so I could have actually picked either of the Haas drivers. I'm like, well, they're both good and they're driving a crap car, so they should be a good pick, either of them. And Iwasa was just better than Roman Stanek, so now Stanek's at Ferrari, replacing Zane Maloney, who's been moved to Williams for some reason. Piastri's staying at Ferrari again. Then you got Maloney and Francois Berger, Olivier Dupont. Is there a reserve driver? Otto Herman's moved from Williams. I guess it's because the smaller teams like getting the bigger teams' drivers or something. I'm not sure exactly. Otto Herman is at Haas, and for some reason Liam Lawson didn't get to keep his seat at AlphaTauri, and Keith Meadows is their reserve driver. But yeah, a few things were going wrong. Mainly, I just held off developing the car, which meant we just got worse and worse results, and board were less and less happy. So I guess you just have to keep the board happy, because it was on medium, and then we just weren't getting results. And as the crashes kept happening, the board was getting more and more frustrated, and then I got fired, so I had to restart, because I'm like, I'm not going to start over. I'm this far in. So yeah, that's what's going on.